I'm going to stop you because it's a long piece. Okay, first of all, I want everybody to applaud. This is a wonderful, wonderful playing. You know, we are inundated now. I use that word in the literal sense of inundated, a wave of fantastic musicians from Asia who have brought incredible quality of playing, technical mastery, and elegance to music making. And it's a beautiful thing. You see three musicians like that, beautifully trained, playing in tune, playing with beautiful sound and with elegant musicianship. And that's a beautiful thing. So now I want to see if I can muddy the waters a little bit. Because, of course, Brahms wasn't Chinese. Do you know a little bit about... and Brahms also... do you know a little bit about Brahms? Brahms was German, but he lived in Vienna. And Vienna is very close to Hungary. And he met a violinist, Remeni. Have you ever heard of this man? He was a gypsy violinist. And Brahms was very influenced by this gypsy violinist. And he started writing a lot of gypsy music. Hungarian, Zigeunerweise, you know, the gypsy music. And then he wrote this piece. And this is gypsy music. And it has the character of Hungarian gypsy music. And there couldn't be further from the gypsy music in Hungary and the elegance and the beauty and the control of Beijing. So now we want to see if we can bring these two worlds together, all right? See whether we can find some of that. So just try this passage, which you just had, this fortissimo passage. That's pure gypsy music. Would you just do the cello and the violin? No, without the piano, there's no piano there. Right. Now, you're doing it in four. Da, 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 in four. Brahms writes it in two. Like 1, 2, 1. Can you do that? 1, 3. Right. Now, there's something very important about Hungarian. Hungarian. It's not Hungarian and not Hungarian. It's Hungarian. Hungarian. Wada. Wada. Everything in Hungarian, accent on the first beat. Wada. Wada. And if you can allow your head to wada, wada, like that. So, you Hungarian. Let's try once again. And when you finish, hold it long and then move again. And now we get it. Now, the gypsies are very sad people because they're poor, they don't have a home, they wander from one place to another, they experience a lot of suffering, a lot of death, a lot of insecurity, and they put all that in their music. And so there's a tragedy here. Can you get the tragedy? So, and don't worry about the beats. Oh, okay. Just think you're free. Now we're getting it. Okay, once again, we have a little bit less. Yeah, we need a little freedom. And you stand up when you play, because the gypsies never sit down, because they don't have a home. All right, here we go. Once again, 1, 2, That's it. Little applause, please. Now that's a complete transformation. You've become a different person. Now let's try the beginning with that same idea. Okay. The thing about the secret of the two is not being in 4. If it's in 4, you're bound by every beat. If it's in 2, you're free. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. Just do the opening without the piano. like a cry. Now, take the bow. It's a new breath. Now we're feeling the sadness of that, and the next note is going to be even sadder. Whoa, whoa, do once again. And what I would suggest, now start new down bow. And not too slow, because he says andante con moto, is that right? Yeah. So 1, 2, and finish. Now new down bow. Now so sad. Down bow. Now it moves. And then to there, and then to there, and then to there, and then to Oh, that note is so beautiful. Da-dee-da-dee-da. If you get it, stay on it. Because it's so beautiful. Bravo, do from dee da dee da dee da 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 dee to there, and then to there, and now to dee. Do from there. What bar is that? No, the first note is an end. Okay. Right, finish. Now, right, and 1. Here he comes. Yes. Good, bravo. So in music, we always have to know where you're going. Every note is either going somewhere or coming from somewhere. So this, it goes to there, and then to there, and then to there, and now, do you see that feeling? Can you give that one more time? 1, 2, and 1. It goes to, yeah, can you really go to there? It goes to there. Arrive, 2, 3, 4, 1. It goes to there, and to more. It goes, That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Now we have a problem. You. Because you can't play you have to move in your timing with them. That's very difficult. It has to be extremely free, because we don't want to make them less free. Should we just try this passage? Because that'll help. So this is going from here. 1, 2, so you're going to play and he's going to follow. 2, 3, 4, 1. He was really good, wasn't he good? Yeah. Terrific, a little applause, because that's exactly right. You have to follow that. Should we try one more time with me doing less and you doing more? So if you feel da da to B, and then to D, and then to C, and now to E, to E. Okay. Right? Here we go. 2, 3, and 1. Yeah. Can I suggest you really go to the last note? Yes. It goes to B, and 1. Do you see that we're in 2 now, not in 4 at all? Beginning. 1, 2, and 2. Good, great. Now, you both have become what I call one buttock players. One buttock. One buttock. Otherwise, da, 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 2 buttock. This music is one buttock music. All right? And you know, I don't want to make a silly connection, but we've all been through about the worst 2 months of our lives. Most of us. And we're in despair. Even the people in China are in despair about what's happened to this country and the fear that people feel. And everybody's like this. And you come along and you say, no, listen to us. It's not that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad because we still have this. We still have passion and love and communication and intensity and all those things. And so that's our job. We can't help with the politics, but we can make great music. And if it's on one buttock, but by I mean that it's free, long lines, deep feeling, soaring crescendos, then we are giving a gift to the people around us. Otherwise, we just sit miserable. We don't want to be miserable, all right? Bravo. Now, you see what you have to do. You have to be incredibly free. And Brahms was sitting at the piano. Do you know what he looked like at the age? He wrote this when he was 49. When he was 39, he looked like you, beautiful. Thin, handsome. Then he decided it was too much effort. And he started eating a lot and smoking cigars. And then he was like this. He weighed 280 pounds. Heavy. So this is what you are. You're Brahms. Right? Very free, very free. So we're going to try one more time in 2. Okay. And you're forte and you're poco forte, meaning don't drown them. Sure. Apparently Brahms, when he played the piano, played so loud that he drowned everybody, but that's another matter. All right, here we go. 1, 2, and... Can I suggest that when you, instead of dropping the chord like a sack of flour, you go dee, wah, dee, wah, dee. You think of it horizontal, like that. Tee, tee, ro, tee, ro, tee, like that. I'll help a little. Tee. And I come a little late on that, and you'll see it'll push them forward. There's a Brahms characteristic. Only Brahms has it. Other people use it a bit. Brahms uses it all the time. 2 against 3. His music is always about 2 against 3, even when it isn't. If you have da 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 underneath, you're thinking do do da di do do di, and when it's da 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 da, you're thinking da 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 di. And if you get those 2 things right, it sounds like Brahms. You get that? So you have to work, and then he helps out even more because then he says espressivo, as if it wasn't espressivo already. So he's saying, please, even more espressivo than you would do. So from here, whoa, that's. Right, yeah, from here. There we go. Yeah. That's Brahms. Don't play correctly. That's the one thing we don't want is correctness. We want deep feeling and passion and love and intensity and conflict. Okay. Right? Yeah. Should we do it once again? Sure. It's beautiful. I'll help a little bit here. This is not child abuse here. This is now the bass note. You know, you felt it, didn't you? You didn't need me to tell you. You felt it. I gave you freedom, but then you felt it. In the end, we're all the same. Chinese, Korean, Italian, German, Hungarian, we're all the same, so long as we're open. So long as we're open. So instead of increasing the barriers, we should get rid of the barriers. Get rid of all of them. All of them. Taiwan, China, get rid of it. Right? We're all people who can respond to those great moments. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Bravo, you're great. Isn't that fun? It's much more fun. It's great. I'll tell you something. You know, they're applauding you, but actually they're applauding themselves. Because they're saying, I'm pretty stuck in my life too. And Brahms is trying to teach me something. He's trying to teach me to be free. Right? And they do it, they listen to you and they say, I can be free too. That's why music is so powerful as a language, because it speaks to everybody. And when they came in to the room, they weren't quite sure what they would get. Now they say, yes, I came for that. All right? That's our job. It makes us very important people. All right, you got it? Okay, lovely. And it's fun to play that. It's so beautiful, let's do it again. And each time you do more and I do less. You get that? Okay. And when you do it enough, I'll shut up. Okay, here we go. And remember, it's in 2, not in 4. 1. What's so beautiful about that? The first note is short and heavy. The second one is long and light. All right, because it's a heavy beat and that's a light beat. But it creates tension between wah, bah, wah, be, and that creates you to be a one-buttock player, right? Because that's ambiguity. 1, 2. That's the way. That's the way. Bravo, bravo. You know what I love is when we get to this point, you cease to be Chinese or female or young or anything. You're just great people giving a message to great people. And we forget all those things. And it's fantastic. I mean, it's just really beautiful. And it's true. Is that right?
Yeah.
So now, look, we could go on for another hour, but we have to stop because there's another person who wants to play. But you can go from here and do the rest of the piece. If it sounds in 4, at any point, stop and say it's in 4. Then you know you're wrong. Just do the beautiful tune. That'll give you the key, this tune. Aihao, pianissimo. Can you do it really soft? And it's right that this is a perfect tempo, isn't it? It has to be this tempo, even softer. Oh, you know, that's so beautiful. I have da ya da dee da. That's a long way. On the cello, it's very close. Da ya da da. But if you sang it, da ya. Can you give the feeling? You know, this is the genius of Jacqueline Dupre. I feel one of the geniuses of her playing. You can always feel the exact distance between the notes that she's feeling, irrespective of how close they are on the instrument. And so you can artificially make it a long way. Do it one more time. And you see how perfect this tempo is? It can't be anything else, right? In 2, 1, 2. You know, sometimes our technique and our desire to be together and to be well bred and to be alles in Ordnung, as the Germans say, everything in order, stops us being free to express the music completely. If you give up the need to be free, the need to be exact and to be perfect, you will find resources that are not available if your obsession is being perfect. So the gypsies were pretty dirty. They didn't have clean living. They wandered from one place to another, crying, essentially. And Brahms caught that and turned it into a great... This is the high point of Brahms. He was 49 years old, his youth was behind him, and this was the culmination around this time. And this is as great as music gets. And so we have to be free in order to realize it. And you became free just now, your body, your face, your free buttocks, everything. Right? And you did a great job too. But everything is in your hands because you're Brahms. Okay. You understand? The freedom depends on the pianist. If you're not free, if you're not singing their part and then making your own part follow what you're singing in your head, it won't work. If you do that, it'll work perfectly. Okay. All right? And it felt free, didn't it? Wonderfully free. Great, terrific, well done, please. And look, you just see, come here a moment. Look at these faces. These people have momentarily forgotten their sorrow and their sadness and their fright. Look at it, look how happy they are. That's our job, okay, brother? Beautiful.